brilliant co-main event. Two of the finest fighters in history, male or female, are set to meet again for the rematch. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 2. Let's do it. Let's go ringside to Mara Ronaldo.
Man, they do a great job. I wish it could be a draw, but I got a feeling it's not going to go to distance.
No, nobody else wants. Brilliant co-main event.
Great job. I wish it could be a draw, but I got a feeling it's not going to go to distance.
No, nobody else wants.
I think she spit her wide. Katie held on well, but she really was in bad trouble. Then Katie comes back and starts fighting like the dog she is, throwing combinations, get those legs alive, like that right there. Move with the legs.
I wish it could be a draw, but I got a feeling it's not going to go to distance.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Katie does. Amanda kept the pressure on. They both ended up with wide. Katie held on well. How much more could you ask for? It's not only a woman's fight, but anybody's fight. Like this is what she is. That was epic.
An incredible scene at Madison Square Garden. And tonight, while Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano renew hostilities, Serrano looking to become the third woman undisputed champion in 2 divisions, joining Taylor and Claressa Shields. Taylor, now 38, coming off the longest layoff of her career, but she says it did her body good, and she feels that she still has another great classic performance in her. And despite Serrano landing more punches than any previous Taylor opponent, Taylor feels that the rematch is tailor-made to another successful title defense. Serrano, she's a Guinness World Record holder. No one in the women's boxing world has ever done what she's done. 7-division champion, and now a unified featherweight champ. And so, here we are, Rosie and Roy. An incredible first fight. I know we continue to build it and build it. We expect another classic, but Rosie, you were there at MSG. You saw Amanda Serrano outland Taylor 44-14 in the 5th round. All those punches were power shots, which means everything other than a jab, and yet Taylor was able to come back, was able to smother Serrano's offense, clinch and reset. What do you expect in the encore?
I respect redemption from Serrano, and I expect confirmation from Taylor. So this is why it's going to be so exciting. Both these women have something to prove tonight, and they're going to give it their all, just like they did in the first match up together. And all I have to say is, who says women can't fight? These women brought it, and they're going to bring it again tonight, and I am beyond excited.
You heard it from the First Lady of Boxing. 2 future Hall of Famers. Hey, we got a Hall of Famer on the broadcast team. Roy, what are the adjustments both Taylor and Serrano need to make in the sequel?
I think Taylor needs to make the adjustments of starting earlier. She started a little too late last time, but I think she started late because she wasn't expecting the pressure that Serrano put on her. Now, I think Serrano's idea is to manage her fight. Don't put on the gas too much too early, but know when to put the foot on the gas. Know when to accelerate. Know when to get Katie in trouble, then turn it on. Don't just keep it turned on, because if you keep it turned on, it wears you down, and you give Katie a better chance in the end.
We are set for round 11 of this incredible rivalry between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Let's go to the tail of the tape. You know, the majority of Serrano's fights have come at 126. She's won titles from 115 to 140. She weighed in at 133 and a half for her first bout with Taylor at 135. This one, it's for a 140-pound undisputed title. They're supposed to come in, though, at a contract weight of 138. They both made that, and they are both ready to continue to make history. Let's go to the unofficial rules with Sean Wheelock. All right, 2-minute rounds, no 3 knockdown rule. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell. Fight official after 4 rounds. And let's take a closer look at Amanda Serrano. As mentioned, has won a world record 7 titles in different weight divisions, and is just a trailblazer. So committed to the sport of boxing. At 36, she just got her first cell phone this week. No drinks, no drugs. She doesn't even date. She wants to be the best to ever do it, and she is the first ever male or female undisputed champion from Puerto Rico. If you know about Puerto Rico's pugilistic history, you know how impressive that is. She is currently a unified 126-pound champion, and yeah, it's all about sibling rivalry and at times rivalry. Her sister, Cindy, they were the first sisters to hold championships simultaneously.
Thank you for giving me that motivation to wake up every morning, to go run, to go fight, to go spar, because you bring that out of me, and I'm in the best shape. You're gonna see that come Friday night. I'm chasing greatness, and that's what I want to do. Fighting Katie Taylor is just that.
How many times in Amanda Serrano's career you've been an underdog?
Probably the first time.
Hold on to his belt for a little longer. Got that coming back home to Puerto Rico.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the rematch for the undisputed Super Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, making her way into the ring, here is Amanda Serrano.
What a scene, the smile and the focus of Amanda Serrano. She is being flanked by America's sweethearts. You saw them on the Netflix special, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and everyone these days is cheering for women's boxing, Rosie.
They sure are, and I just have to give a shout out to my girl Clarissa Shields and all the other women that have helped lift up women's boxing. But tonight, it's Jake Paul. He got these women paid, he put these women on the map, and their talent and their skill carried them off. I am so excited tonight. Boricua, stand up!
Her record in widely recognized world title fight, 17-2 with 9 KOs. Turned professional in 2009, has captured titles from 115 all the way up to this weight class. Her dominance, well, it's been well documented. And Roy, what does impress you most about not only the skills, but the character of Amanda Serrano?
The fact that she's been diligently sticking to what she's trying to do in boxing. She finally got her break. She's making a break for women's boxing. She's doing so much, and for her to be so strong and to do all the things she's done while going through all this, it's been brilliant.
Is that a bulletproof vest she's wearing?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, she is not playing tonight. Look at this crowd, Morrow. They are on their feet.
Madison Square Garden was sold out, over 19,000 for the first female main event at the world's most famous arena, but this crowd dwarfs that here at TNT Stadium, a moment that women have been working for nearly 50 years to attain in the sport of boxing. Remember, 1975, women were suing just to get the right to box in New York. But here's, well, all Irish eyes are smiling for Katie Taylor, instrumental in getting boxing for women put into the Olympics. Only fitting that she won an Olympic gold medal in the first Olympics to feature women's boxing. She, along with Clarissa Shields, the only women to be undisputed in 2 different weight classes. We talked about it and how special it was for them to headline at the Mecca. And, well, she wants to make it 2 in a row after shading Serrano via debatable split decision in their first fight in 2022. A woman has committed her life to the sport of boxing, Katie Taylor.
Fighting out of and proudly representing her home of Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Katie Taylor!
The greatest female fighter of all time stands tall for Ireland, Katie Taylor.
I think this is just another huge monumental moment for women's boxing. This is a huge moment for the sport. I've had some amazing nights in my career, but this is going to be the biggest night for women's boxing ever.
And now her opponent, the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner, here is Katie Taylor!
Soaking up the magnitude of the moment. First fight in Texas, regarded by many as Ireland's greatest ever athlete due to her trailblazing achievements. When boxing was banned for females in Ireland, she would disguise herself as a boy in order to fight. She has not just been one of the most decorated champions in the ring, but one of the most inspiring and committed advocates for women's boxing, women's athletics, and the belts tell the story. 38-year-old Katie Taylor making her way to the ring in widely recognized championship fights. She is 17-1. She avenged that loss to Chantel Cameron to become undisputed champion at 140. Her last stoppage win, well, it came 11 fights ago in 2019 over Rose Valente. Tonight, Taylor Serrano make history again under the brightest lights imaginable.
Nothing but mad respect for Katie Taylor. What she's brought to the sport, you just have to give it to her. She looks locked in. I just feel the emotion just vibrating through this stadium. It is a special night for boxing. It is a special night for women's boxing.
All right, with the official introductions from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, here once again is Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening, the rematch for the undisputed Super Lightweight Championship of the world. Live worldwide on Netflix from AT&T Stadium here in Texas. It is sanctioned by the Texas State Athletic Commission with our judges at ringside. From Canada, Jeremy Hayes. From Indiana, Nate Palmer. From Texas, Jesse Reyes. And our timekeepers, Genaro Perez and Arthur White. And our referee in charge when the bell rings from Texas, John Shorley. Let's meet the fighters. First, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the all black, she stands 5 feet, 5 1/2 inches tall. She weighed in at 137.4 pounds. She holds a professional record of 47 victories, opposite just 2 defeats and 1 draw, with 31 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Carolina, Puerto Rico. She is chronicled in the Guinness Book of World Records, having captured 9 world titles across 7 weight divisions. And she was the very first Puerto Rican undisputed world champion. And she is the current reigning unified featherweight champion of the world. Damas y caballeros, presentando a la campeona unificada del mundo, Amanda, the real deal, Serrano. And now her opponent, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the black trunks with gold trim, she stands 5 feet, 5 inches tall. She weighed in at 137.4 pounds. She holds a near-perfect professional record of 23 victories versus just 1 defeat, with 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And she fights out of Bray, Ireland. She is one of the most decorated boxers in history. As an amateur, she was the 5-time World Championships gold medalist. She was the 6-time European gold medalist. She was the 5-time European Union gold medalist. And in 2012, she became an Olympic gold medalist. And as a professional, she is the 2-division world champion. And tonight, she is the reigning, defending, undisputed super lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Taylor.
Okay, ladies, this is for the undisputed world championship. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Katie Taylor has already cemented her legacy as one of the best after. She wants to close this rivalry with another win over Amanda Serrano, who, if she records a knockout tonight, would equal Hall of Famer Christy Martin's all-time female record of 32. Sydney Sweeney's playing the coal miner's daughter in an upcoming biopic.
You ready?
Christy Martin, a Hall of Famer. I know she is also watching tonight and celebrating the evolution of women's boxing. This is round 1, but really round 11, following that instant classic 2 years ago. And if you look at what the strategy should be, Roy, many people say for Taylor it's about the lateral movement. It's about fighting off the back foot, establishing the jab. For Serrano, as she did in the first fight, outworked, outlanded Taylor, but Taylor was able to dig deep and really storm back in that last 30 seconds of the 10th round. Hey, Riddick Bowe and Holyfield, they may have some company for the 10th round, Roy. What a round it was.
Yeah, it was one of the most epic rounds in the sport of boxing that I've seen. and definitely the biggest round ever for female boxing. But right now, Katie started out a little different.
Oh, and the counter shot by Taylor.
Yes. They both started out a little different, but good jab by
And of course, Serrano, the southpaw, doubling up the jab, lands a straight left down the middle. And one thing we saw, the adjustment being made, Taylor, after that 5th round onslaught from Serrano, she was able to clinch and reset, smother the offense of Serrano. But right now, a good start for the champion, Rosie, as she's on that back foot, trying to angle away from the pressure of Serrano.
Yeah, but Serrano's coming forward, and Katie better stay away from that corner, because if Serrano catches her, it's going to be really, really a tough night for Katie Taylor.
Oh, beautiful hand speed, crisp combination from Taylor. Backs up, trying to set a trap for a counter. Serrano lands the left.
Serrano is a better puncher for sure, but Katie's got to keep out of those corners and keep attacking Serrano first.
Yeah, Katie's using her footwork.
Lead left hand by the southpaw. And that's one thing we've seen with Taylor in that first fight too, the bobbing and weaving, the slipping, but returning to center line. Serrano able to time that. And there again!
Nice shot! Nice shot!
Rattled Taylor here in round 1. Serrano's power on display. Saved by, well, the bell went, but Taylor was in trouble.
Yep.
Wow!
Serrano is a real puncher.
Yeah, she is not playing.
The pace suits us, right? We're going to make it a boxing match that suits us. So listen, hey, you can't get lax when you get distance like that. You're dropping your left hand. She's coming over the top, but she's going to set you up with backhand. You got to know your range. Hey, take a step back. You come back in range, got to bring this shit back up. Keep occupying her with the lead hand. She's ducking underneath right hands, right?
Here you see Amanda coming with the overhand left right there. She had landed a couple times already. That was a big overhand left. Her favorite punch, her best punch of the fight. Once again, she got Katie in the corner. Like I said, Katie couldn't be. And bam, there she landed that beautiful overhand left. That really shook Katie. Katie was a little dizzy right there.
Second out.
High drama from the jump here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The rematch for the undisputed 140-pound crown, and Serrano, you know what? Katie better bar the door, because Serrano is bringing an offensive onslaught to this rematch already.
Yeah, but you see Serrano being a lot more economical with the punches this time. She's not just going to war. She's boxing, fighting smart. And I think this is going to be a different fight for her, fighting this way. She knows not to just put it on the gas all the time, but when to.
It's amazing, as we mentioned, Serrano has won titles at 115. Rosie, she predominantly fights at 126.
Your left hand.
The challenger.
Fotova Netflixen går det så vill fot. Mon piche poil.
Mo Bishpuel. Mo Bishpuel. Mo Bishpuel.